After watching a few cartoons, my son, suddenly, I'm about to jump off a building. I was so scared that I quickly grabbed him and asked him what was going on. The son told me that the blind bear was downstairs. Tell him there's a honey waterfall downstairs. Leave him to jump down and see. I looked down from the window. There's actually a black bear downstairs with a chainsaw. Is giving me a weird smile. This year, I held my son and asked him who was blind, but my son didn't answer my question at all. Just keeps struggling in my arms. I'm still pouting to see honey falls. So I'm delusional downstairs again, but the black bear has disappeared. Did you just have a hallucination? Black bear with a chainsaw, it's impossible to think about it. In the midst of the chaos, I decided to call the property first. After all, the community. If a black bear does come in, it's really dangerous. The property phone will be connected soon. It's Lao Zhang from the vocational class. There may be a black bear in our community, still holding the telegraph. Lao Zhang, please quickly notify other owners not to go out for the time being. Black bear again? It's the 7th one. What 7th? Hurry up and inform everyone. It's okay, I'll let you know. Lao Zhang's words to himself, it puzzles me. After hanging up the property, I started to reassure my terrified son, and try to ask for a little information, baby. You tell Dad who the blind bear is. Why did he tell you this information? The blind bear is the one who lives in the TV. The son tilted his head to breathe. Spray on my wrist. It smells of fermented honey. But why can't Dad see the bear blind? Only received the invitation. Only children can see the blind girl bear. Suddenly, his son's little finger jerked nervously, a detailed picture book that points to the defense of the bedside forest. Then the son started to hug his head and scream. It was as if he saw something extremely terrifying. I quickly ran over and picked up the picture book and opened it. I found a picture book next to a squirrel, written with a strange string of numbers, CT bar 097, and the portrait of blind bear on the inner page of the picture book. It was actually altered to look like a gas mask. Blank space. Crooked Nunu writes that we are all good children. After calming my son to sleep, remember this weird thing, and the hesitant attitude of the property owner. I'm pretty sure the property knows something. But just as I was about to call the property again, the originally peaceful community group exploded in an instant. Did you just hear that weird chainsaw noise? Our little friend just told us. Downstairs, I heard the sound of a chainsaw chopping wood, then start talking nonsense. Say bald uncle. Hidden explosive pine cones in his closet. He also said that he would run to find Zhang blind. Only a blind bear can deal with a bald uncle. So is Nan Nan in our family? Said there was a black bear downstairs cutting down trees, but we watched it several times and there was nothing. Don't be surprised at night. Why didn't I hear anything? What's the matter? Chat with the property manager? The big night makes me put people to sleep. Don't get excited. Someone did just say they heard a chainsaw. I have also started to check. I looked at what was happening in the group. I don't know if I should chime in, but the behavior of my son just now, it really startled me. Simply add 404 WeChat directly. Hi, did you hear the chainsaw too? Yes, did you hear that too? We heard a chainsaw. What did my little friend say? The blind bear told him there was a honey waterfall. That's not Carrie. What the hell is going on? Don't worry. Could it be that it is popular among children recently? How many dogs are there? Son, is the bear blind yours? A popular secret among children recently? The bear asked us to keep the secret of seeing him. Was blind bear the black bear with the chainsaw? Blind bear is a gentle bear. He only has honey. Dad, can you see the bear blind too? Can Dad go to the forest house too? Children's thinking is more confused. I can't ask for useful information. Kindergarten teachers who can only give children, send a message. Teacher, is there anything unusual about my children recently? I see that the interface shows that the input is in progress. After a few minutes, the teacher just replied and found no abnormality. What's wrong? I thought about it. Tell the teacher the situation one by one. The teacher replied quickly. I'll keep an eye on him. Don't worry. The next morning, the teacher came to pick up my son. Our community has an internal kindergarten. So the teacher came to pick up the child. It will make it much more convenient for parents. Always looking at me seriously. Mr. Zhang Dudu will help keep an eye on it. But at home, you need to pay attention at all times. I nod my head. What did you think of? Are 404 children also in our kindergarten? Yes, Junjun. It's a boy. I told the teacher about my chat with 404 yesterday. The teacher frowned and decided to ask. What I didn't expect was, the teacher just left with my son. News came from the owner's group. The property manager has checked it yesterday. Park safety. There's no danger. What did you mean by 7 yesterday? A total of 7 people reported this incident yesterday. At first I thought it was a joke. Can you tell me who reported it? I want to talk to them. Excuse me? We cannot disclose owner information. I said no more. It seems that we can only find these parents ourselves. I'm wondering. Suddenly the harsh sound of the chainsaw sounded again. I looked out the window. That creepy black bear. He actually followed behind the kindergarten team. What's going on here? I called the teacher immediately. I think I saw a bear blind. Right behind you. The teacher immediately returned with a dazed voice. There's nothing left. Just do it. Could you read it wrong? At this moment, a strange picture happened to form. Teacher, the blind man's return. I looked down at the line, and the black bear looks back at me weirdly. I didn't dare to say more and hung up immediately. But when I got dressed and rushed to kindergarten, no black bears were found. At that moment, I felt more and more that something was wrong. Something is really wrong. He looked excited when he came back from the night's uproar. He jumps his feet. Today, Uncle Bald was blinded by us and the bear, chased away together. Who else but you? Dudu suddenly shut his mouth. It feels like I said the wrong thing. Dudu is not a good boy to lie. You have to tell Dad. Who did you chase away the bald uncle with? Dad, I told you. The bear won't take me to the forest cabin. No matter what I ask, Dudu stopped talking and told me about today. I can only call the teacher. The teacher told me they just have normal class today playing games. No problem found. So I thought about it. I hope the teacher can send me the surveillance video. The teacher said it needs to be reported. I click on the video. It looks normal in the video. The teacher takes the children to play games after the class. But halfway through, I see Dudu and the other children formed a circle. They just happened to be standing in a circle, like a child in the middle. And there were a couple of them standing around. Because it's a video, I can't see their expressions. The little kid in the middle keeps banging on the ground. Is this a new game? I was just about to skip. Suddenly I thought of the words of the property manager Lao Zhang. I carefully counted 7 children. Could these 7 children be the 7 families that reported the black bear? I continued to watch the video. After the kid in the middle is done beating, they just left. Several people waved in an inexplicable direction. I paused the video. Continuously magnify a black spot in the distance. The next second I just feel a chill on my back. It's the black bear, the weird black bear with the chainsaw. I called the teacher immediately. Noodle, what game did you play with a few children today? Sorry, Daddy Dudu. There are too many children. I didn't notice it. What happened? They encountered a black bear. What the hell is going on with Daddy Dudu? Why do black bears appear in our kindergarten? At 2:18 p.m., a black bear appears in the upper right corner of the video. Lost, Dad. Are you too nervous? The black dots on the screen can't be seen at all. I click on the video again. Only this time there's nothing left. That black spot really can't see anything. Like the shadow left by the camera in flight. I don't know what to say. Just hang up the phone. Then I found Dudu. Dudu, tell Dad. What game did you play with your children today? We didn't play games. It was the bad bald uncle who ran in. We beat him away. Do you remember what Uncle Bald looked like? I can't see bald uncle. But the blind bear said, let's form a circle and trap the bald uncle. But Junjun saw him inside. He ran away, bald uncle. Where did you talk to blind bear? It's in the kindergarten. I reopen the video. The black dot on the video starts. What is the end here? Dudu also saw the video this time. He suddenly pointed to a blank spot on the screen. Dad, this is blind bear, but there's nothing there. And if the black spot is not blind, what the hell is that? Here it is. The whole room was suddenly filled with a weird honey smell. Dudu suddenly whispered a few words into the air. Seems to be talking to something. I quickly grabbed Dudu. Ask who Dudu is talking to. Dudu doesn't speak. Eyes keep dodging. And then I heard footsteps. Something seems to have escaped from the room. I looked around and found nothing. Suddenly chainsaw. The roar came from downstairs again. And I looked down from upstairs. And then there's the bear inside the door with the chainsaw. I quickly pulled Dudu downstairs. Is it blind bear? Why did he go with the movie? Dudu looked terrified. That was Uncle Baldmouse. Dad, run. He's gonna kill you! After listening to Dudu's words, I immediately called Brother 404. Are you still looking after the children yourself recently? I think something big will happen. After 404, and I agreed to go to the kindergarten tomorrow to have a look. During the day, the teacher picked up Dudu and Junjun. The two of us followed behind the group of children. But I turned around. We never saw the bear with the chainsaw. What has your child said recently? Let him go. He said he was making friends with blind bear recently. The blind bear tells him that the bald uncle is a bad guy. That's what my son said. He said bald uncle would kill me with a movie. The blind bear your son saw. Also skinny? Brown bear scolding with honey? So I thought about it. Confirmed that Dudu has not mentioned to me the length of the bear blind. It seems that Junjun's situation and my guess, the same is more serious than Dudu. Wait until the children take a nap. 4-4 and I found a teacher. Teacher, except Dudu and Junjun. There should be 5 children with similar personalities. Can you give me the bell? And Tong Tong, Chung Chung Milkbean and Xiaodong have a total of 4 children. I was stunned and then opened the video from last night. Repeatedly confirm, there are 5 shadows on it. Only the 5th shadow is blurry. The teacher can't tell which child it is. For security reasons, the teacher asked a few children to come out. He asked the children, yesterday, and who is another kid playing with you? Several children said in unison, only us. Lying shouldn't be so neat. Suddenly Dudu opened his mouth. Dad, are you talking about the bear blind? We played with blind bear yesterday. The other kids were right too. We played with blind bear. The blind bear gave us honey to eat. I saw the teacher and Linus. They are also close to each other. I have no idea what's going on. But we asked a few children to describe what the blind bear looked like, and they were silent. I saw the smallest Milkbean almost crying. We can only let the children play by themselves. That night, 404, call me to tell me that Junjun is dead. It turns out that Junjun came home at night, suddenly clapped his hands and said, the bear shrimp is about to take him to the forest hut. Then he kept coughing. In the end, he was choked to death. The doctor found during the examination that Junjun ate a lot of honey. Finally, he was choked to death by honey. But the problem is 404 doesn't have honey at home. He also asked the teacher. The school did not distribute honey to the children either. 404 is shaking. I also bear to say that it may not be human. And at that moment, my scalp went numb, and the next day, the kindergarten teacher immediately turned all the homes. The elders had been called together before Junjun died. I keep saying that I have been playing with blind bear recently, and said that the blind bear was going to take him to the forest hut. Bear next time let Junjun. The pattern of 60-cent stars is engraved on the body. When the last payment, he told Junjun that he passed the test. By the way, in the middle, also completed the task of beating a bald uncle. The parents of several other children also said, my own child said something similar, but there are some differences. For example, Xiaodong's parents said he saw a bear fool. Fool singing costume comb down. I found that the children's mouths are different. Yan, Dudu and Tong saw the bear blind milk beans. What Xiaodong Cheng saw were all bear fools. A child who can see a blind bear cannot see a fool bear. Other children are just the opposite, and they'd all seen the bald uncle. They say bald uncle goes with a movie to kill their parents. Cheng's mother told us. Shisho told me the blind man and the bear fool are protecting us. The bald uncle will kill us. My Dudu also said something similar. We saw a black bear outside with a chainsaw. It should be the bald uncle. Tong's parents suddenly went soft, sitting on the ground and looking at us. I was the first to know. It was Tong who told me that my uncle from the beginning was coming to cut down trees. Adults are trees. I didn't even remember what the child said. Definitely a joke. Later, when I saw the black bear, I didn't care about Tong's words either. Could these children have been deceived? Do you think this will protect me? Tutu, now you have drawn a 6-hair shape. We all gasped for air. If you finish drawing the 6-cent star, it means the child is going to die. That Tong mother stood up immediately, running frantically home. We all went home to see our children. What's the situation with the child? When I got home, I saw Dudu painting a portrait. On a bright red scroll, draws a giant hexagram. There's 16 kids with chainsaws laughing. Inside the hexagram is a fragmented figure. 2 bears are dancing outside for 60 cents. This is them helping blind bears. Did the bear fool kill the bald uncle? Is it really the same as what Cheng's mother said? I asked Dudu, why did you do this? Dudu smiled eerily. Dad, I was protecting you. The next day, kindergarten was closed. The teacher sent a message in our community. The police will come to find out later. Please cooperate. I have some doubts. Did something happen to Tong? At 8 in the morning, Officer Wang, who was in charge of the matter, joined the group chat. Tong's parents died last night. I want to understand all emotions. We were stunned. What the hell is going on? Yesterday, Tong's parents were fine. Wang, you told the scene. When Tong's mother fell out of the window, I was strangled by the beautiful rope outside. Suffocate. Why did Tong's mother go to the window? We told Wang what had happened in the past few days. Officer Wang Jingguan is confused. He has never encountered such a bizarre case. The morning chat was over. In the afternoon, Officer Wang sent a photo in the group. That's Tong's painting. This time it's a pitch black base color. A bloody rogue star in the middle. 6 children stand around. And in the middle is a woman who was hanged. This painting shows Tong's mother. And behind the painting, it was written in red crayon. Don't want me? Why don't you let me go to the forest hut? It looks like this is a child's note. But the police, after the person asks, but found, Tong has no memory of these contents. When did the painting appear? Tong doesn't know either. A child. It's impossible to lie about this kind of thing. Then this appears out of thin air. It's scary. What the hell is going on here?